quite the scene here. Describe to me what caused this.
Just heavy rain this morning. I got a call this morning about 2 o'clock about some flooding in town. I've been riding the road since 2 o'clock this morning. I got a call. I don't have the time, but I got a call to come to Rocker Road. There was a call, came in on 911, said partial. The road was washed away, and when I got out here, this whole road was completely washed away with a vehicle in the vehicle. Was in the creek.
Yeah, so describe to me, so you were saying she was driving this way, and then, I mean, was it already like this and she didn't see it, or did it collapse underneath her?
When I was coming out here, it was heavy rain, thunderstorms, probably could see about 10 feet in front of you, and when I got here, there was a guy that had her in his Jeep. She was fine at that time, and she said she never did see it, and she crawled out of this with no light, nothing, and
wow.
A 30-year-old female. But I took her to the hospital. I think what I've heard, she's been treated and released back with her family, and she's a 30-year-old female.
Got it. So was it already like this with this cavern, or was it her car that caused it?
It was caved in before she got here. But I was on my way out here. Somebody came through and seen partial. The road was partial gone,
right.
And before I got out here, it was gone.
And so talk about, this isn't the only spot. You guys have some other places around the county.
I got 7 county roads underwater right now. We're evaluating it now and then seeing how much damage we got. 2015, we had major flooding here. And it was
Is that you ringing?
It was the same road here.
Yeah.
This road was redone in December of 2015.
So this road, this has happened before here?
Yes, right.
Oh my goodness, just because the water just...
It's just everything's coming from Highway 22 and 44 into this creek here. And this creek goes into Kettle Creek, and Kettle Creek goes into Little River.
Got it. So what's your advice to people in the county today as we potentially could get more rain?
Anything on a dirt road. We had deputies out on the dirt roads this morning. I called the superintendent of school this morning. We did have a school bus was supposed to have been coming through here this morning and lucked up and turned everybody around on this end. But the biggest thing is just make sure if you see a road blocked, don't come through the barricades in the other part. But if you got water coming across the road or across the bridge, do not cross that bridge or go across the road with water across the road.
Right. So you talked to the woman after this. How did she describe what it was like? I mean, I'm sure it was terrifying.
She's just lucky to be here. We can replace all this, but the impact she took and the 20, I think it's 23 foot down, 30 foot across, and from here to on the other side, and 80 foot across. And this is a pipe that was pushed from under the road, probably 100 yards down the creek, and that's how much force.
Wow.
How much water came through. If you look at my vehicle on the hill, the water was almost coming across where my vehicle was at.
Wow. What is next for this area? I'm sure the mission now is make sure that the roads stay blocked, people stay safe.
Right.
And then when do you get to this? What do you do?
Well, the biggest thing is we're going to check all the other roads, make sure we got no residents going across a bridge or something washed away. But the biggest thing, we want to make sure the safety, and then we'll start on this from the county department. Road department will start on this as soon as they can get the vehicles and all that. They've been out here to move this back to the main road, but the county road department will be doing that pretty quick.
Did you say that there were some houses that were flooded as well?
Yeah, on Lincoln Road.
Okay.
The first house on the right is flooded. The water is all the way around both houses. Wow. And they're all right. I checked on them at 2 o'clock this morning.
Okay.